Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and this is a Journal With Me episode. And I wanted to show you how I include photos in my journal. Basically, I transfer them from my phone or iPad onto my laptop, and then I arrange them in a Word document and print them on my home printer, which is an Epson EcoTank. Sometimes I also print them at my old work where they have an office printer, which is a laser printer, but this one, I think it's an inkjet. And sometimes I also print using my Canon Selfie, but that uses photo paper, which is yet better quality and has that gloss finish and everything, but it's thicker. So I tend to only use that for special events that I want to document in special photos. When it's just everyday documenting in my journal, I go to the printer, just the normal printer, to do that so that it's nice and thin and I can include a lot of photos. So I've got a whole bunch of ephemera here as well. I will be documenting two things in this journaling session. The first thing is the book club high tea event that I shared a vlog a bit earlier on my channel, I think earlier this week, where I showed you a tour of the high tea party. It was spring themed, lots of florals, and I had the amazing privilege to have an author table there along with another author from Mackay. I believe her name was April Tippett, and she was so lovely. I got to know a bit about her story and how she became a writer, and she gave me some tips on how to set up a author table, because this was my first time doing it and really had no idea what I was doing, but this was some information that I printed out for my table. I had little place cards for people to read, and I bought 3 stickers from her, as well as a pin that says "Books are Magic." So that was really cool because I wanted to support her. And she even bought one of my books, Lamp in Dark Places, which was so sweet. And just flipping through my journal. So this is my yearly journal. I made it out of a little golden book with the Cinderella cover, and which was so fitting because I had the Princess Ball party for my 40th, which I also shared a vlog of on my channel, and it was kind of Cinderella inspired. So I got to be Cinderella for a day. And so, basically I begin by cutting out all of these pictures. I've got a few other random pictures as well. So I've got my hair that I had done for the Princess Ball party, which was so fun. I got to go to a salon and got to choose the hairstyle I wanted. So I wanted a lot of volume because my hair is quite... it's very straight, very flat, no volume at all. So I was just like, I want height and I want curls. And then I had these Diamante pins that the hairdresser put into my curled bun, and I had a beautiful tiara that I won at book club for book bingo earlier this year. So I was very happy with the hairstyle. And then just have a couple other things printed out from the princess party. For example, the Quirky Cup Collective princess journals that I got for my birthday, and hanging the chandelier in my room. So I'm turning my room into a princess room. So cool. But here I'm documenting the book club high tea event. So I bought some raffle tickets to enter for some prizes where there were some books and bookish things like bookmarks and a book bag and really cool fun things. I've got the stickers here. I really love this one with the rainbow unicorn. I believe I saved that and put that on a page in my intentional list journal. And I think I saved one for my Creative Soul journal as well. So that leaves one other sticker, and it's this purple one here. So that was really fun to put on the page because I actually do like unicorns. When I was younger in primary school, even high school, I reckon, I would decorate my room with unicorns. And my kindred spirit grandma, she would often buy me presents of unicorns. So one time she got me a unicorn calendar. Another time she got me a unicorn magnet. She got me a unicorn pendant, a unicorn figurine, statue. So yeah, I still love unicorns even as an adult, even if I don't decorate my room with unicorns anymore. Although the very first Lego kit I ever bought that began my Lego collection was the unicorn. And just this week, or was it last week? Just last week, I actually bought a Christmas decoration of a unicorn, and it's in that crystal colour, that kind of rainbow crystal colour, and that is in my room hanging up behind my Lego unicorn. So I got 2 unicorns in my room. Anyway, so back to this page. I got a lot of photos, so I'm just kind of trying to find space for them on my page. I don't use all of them, so these photos are also for my Creative Soul journal, and I use some of them for my intentional list journal as well, and just kind of making space for writing as well. So often what I'll do is I will pre-decorate the pages with photos and ephemera, leaving space for words that I will come back to later on. I believe this time though I did add words, and no, look, here we go. I actually did this page quite a while ago, and it looks like I just filled in that whole space and did a whole page with photos. So if I do have a lot of photos, yeah, I'm happy to cover the entire page with photos. But if I can, I do like a combination of writing with photos. And in this journal, I don't necessarily match the photo to the day that the event happened, just because I sometimes don't print out the photos for quite a while. So I do the journaling first, and then, a few pages later, I finally print out the photos. And so the photo will come a few pages later. And I don't mind, like ideally, I would love the photo to go where I've written about that photo. But I kind of figure it doesn't matter. All that matters is that the information is on the page. So I've got my writing about the event on there, and I've got the photo, and it's all good. And I don't really read through my journals anyway, unless I'm needing to read through it for research or to find something out. Like, if I'm writing a book and using my journal entries, I'll read it then. But other than that, I don't actually read my journals, but I do flip through them and look at them. And that's where the photos come in handy, because in the end, I don't actually really need to read the words, because the photos already remind me what happened. So I do love these yearly journals. I've been keeping a yearly journal since 2017, and I will every now and then flip through them. Again, not reading anything, but it's enough just to flip through them, and seeing all of the ephemera and the photos like instantly reminds me, oh yeah, that happened that year, and oh yeah, I remember that event. So yeah, future self will thank me for all these memories in this journal. And basically when I journal in this particular journal, I'm literally just jotting down very quick thoughts, not even thoughts, sentences on what happened. So this is not a thoughts journal where I write about my thoughts and feelings. This is a journal where I literally just kind of write what happened in a day. And I don't even write everything that happened in a day. I only write the memorable things in the day. And so if there's a few days where nothing really happened, I won't put that in my journal, just because I did at the beginning, actually. I did every single day, like daily journaling in here. But I found I was running out of space, and so I stopped doing that. So now I only document the bigger things that I want to remember, just to conserve space. This is the second thing that I was documenting in this journaling session. So I had a ballet photo shoot with my friend who is building up her portfolio. And I'm going to be linking her in a few videos because she has been my photographer for my next book, and we've been going on various photo shoots throughout the year, various themes. One time we went to the beach where I did some ballet at the beach and dancing at the beach. This was a studio photo shoot. She was also the photographer at my princess ball party, and we've been doing just princess photo shoots as well, just dressing up and going around the parks and beaches for photos. So yeah, it's really, really fun because I love photos, and I've mentioned this before, but I've discovered that I really enjoy creative self-portraits, and being my own model in my photos, because I have in my mind what I want it to look like, and I can therefore create it myself. So I want this pose. All right, I can do the pose. And I can get the look that I want and all that kind of thing. And it's so much better with my friend being the photographer, because when it was just me doing it, oh my goodness, you have to set the timer, and I can't check. I can't check if my hair's in the right spot, if my hand is in the right position, if I'm centered or whatever. And what would happen is I would take 100 timed photos that I would then have to go through, and I would just be like, oh, that's the perfect photo except my hair is not right, or that's the perfect one except I'm standing too far to the left, or whatever. But now I don't have to worry about that. So it's been really, really fun. Having said that, I still love taking my own photos as well, and taking creative self-portraits. I was considering getting one of those. I heard there's a button you can get, like a Bluetooth button, where you can just hold it in your hand and it will take the photo from your phone. I don't know if that makes sense. Someone was telling me about it. So I was like, maybe I'll look into that, and then I can just hide my hand behind my back or something when I take photos. Anyway, so this photo shoot was really, really fun because, I love ballet, and I got new pointe shoes while I was in Melbourne earlier this year. So I wanted some photos of my brand new pointe shoes before they got all, scuffed and dirty and torn. So that was really, really fun and nice to document this dream come true of getting pointe shoes. I've had pointe shoes for quite a while now. This is my 5th pair because I have what I call problem feet. I haven't found the right fit for me. And these ones do feel close. I still feel like they're not quite right, but they're one of the closest pairs out of all of the ones I've had. So if anyone's wondering, they are block pointe shoes, and they're called Raffine, one of those. And I've got very small feet. They're quite narrow at the heel, but wide across where my metatarsals are, and I have quite tapered toes. So I sort of have a disappearing heel, and I tend to slip down and sink into my shoe. So the shoe that I have is a tapered shoe, so it lifts me up and holds me up so I don't sink. But the fitter gave me a really hard shoe with a hard shank, it's called, and I'm struggling a little bit with such a hard shank, but the reason she gave it to me was because it helps to lift me up and out of the shoe so that I don't sink, which is great, but yeah, it's just a lot harder work to break those shoes in and get a nice arch and that kind of thing. But I feel much steadier on these shoes than any other shoe that I've been in, I believe. So I've also added to this page a couple of the princess party items or birthday items. So I stuck on the picture of the Quirky Cup Collective journals, and this is the packaging as well. So I ended up just cutting it up and slipping it in between the pages because it's quite thick. So I didn't really want to glue it down. I want them to kind of be removable. And I just love tucking things in the pages anyway. It's kind of fun because it allows you to hold them, and it's like real ephemera, not stuck down. I don't know, I like it. It's very tactile. And so I often in this journal just slip things in between the pages. And that's what I do right here. So there's quite a few things slipped into that page. And then I also stuck down a couple of photos showing my new decorations in my room, the chandelier that I hung up. So I have the fanciest bedside lamp now and desk lamp. And I just added a couple of tiaras to my space that came from the party, which reminds me of the party. So I basically just decorated my whole room with things that came from the party as a way to keep it alive, remember it, and celebrate it. And yeah, I just love it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. A big special thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in the month of September. If you would like to become a patron, the link is down below in the description box, and I can add your name to this list. My Patreon is where you get access to all my extra videos, including the monthly journal making series. Plus, if you're a Ruby or higher, you get access to every single digital kit in my Etsy that is available to download right over on my Patreon. Plus, exclusive patron-only kits. And at the higher tiers, you get access to extra perks, including mail sent to you, whether it is a happy mail, ephemera pack, paper pack, or a journal.